Brian Murphy. Kind of been surprising. A lot of people been doing a lot better as the draft process has been going on. But again, another probably the first lineman probably taken off the board.
I agree. Yeah. First
So
interior lineman, definitely.
yeah. So I agree with that. But we'll see what we have. Outside of we were talking about earlier, the similarities of this guy is he's also another guy who's like really heavy and just actually shorter.
Yeah,
But
6'1", 308.
yeah. But he legitly knows how to pass. Like he uses his weight to his advantage. That's what he's good at. Like he knows he's slow. He knows he's not tall. But it's kind of like what we were talking about Newton, that he
He's
knows.
slower than Newton.
Yes. But again, he has a better pass rush. He is probably one of the best pass rushers coming in out of these guys. What I like about him is though it doesn't matter what kind of like center, guard, or whatever you put up against him, like he will fold him. He's not the fastest, again, like agile and quickness, like he's good at that. But the speed, like once he gets past the first line of a defense, the running back or the QB can just kind of easily run away from him. So
he is a true defensive tackle. I see him as a run stopper almost that can rush the passer. I think my number one issue with him is he gets off his feet too much. If that makes any sense, like my freshman year, they always tell me, get off the ground, stay off the ground, stay off the ground. He's on the ground too much.
Keep pumping.
You need to be on the ground because you can't make plays when you're on the ground. And, every time you see all these double teams, it's just look. I don't know. Those things bother me. But once again, in the right year, he wouldn't be. In this year, they wouldn't be the number one defensive tackle. We don't have any dominant defensive tackles coming off this year, and this guy who I rank him by 21, right? Will probably be off the board at 13, 14.
But that's crazy. That's amazing. But then you also said 19 for freaking Newton.
Yeah, this is just what I'm saying. Like these guys who I rank at a certain place are getting pushed up because of need.
Because of need. Say you can't underestimate the power of need, man.
Exactly. That's just what it is.
Team's gonna have that position very valued, and then they're the best one at said position.
Talent-wise, I see these guys. They shouldn't.
They're gonna get scared. They're not gonna be there on their second turnaround, so they go pull the trigger.
No, and I get it. I understand. I get it. But for me, it's like talent-wise, they are not that high. For me, I can't see them. Like maybe Murphy can get within the 20s, but not Newton.
I've seen Murphy go as high as 14 to the Saints. I've seen him go to Seattle. I've seen him go to Jacksonville.
That's absurd. That's
and then
crazy.
In turn, I've seen Newton go to Jacksonville. I've seen him go to the Steelers. I've seen him go to the Texans. I'm just saying, like they're that's where they are.
Yeah,
that's their and when you watch their tape, you don't see it.
Yeah, no. What I like about him though is he disrupts the line at first. He can destroy his first line defense. Like that's not that hard, but he's a very good pass blocker, like rusher. He's quick, he's agile right off of it. But the problem is after he's done with that, the speed, like he has no speed, and there's you can be quick and agile, but then if you have no speed, it's like all that's for nothing. It's like you have a very good first impression past the first line, but then like, okay, does this motor keep going? It does for him.
It's just a slow motor.
But during the play, it's yeah. So, I it's gonna be very interesting. Again, if he's ranked that high for you, I can only no, I can't.
Yeah, I know.
Getting hyped when I aim up, elevating that game up, stepping up to the competition. Only first place, and that's how I'm living. I'm winning till they digging up my grave, eating all the things that